The next presenter, Ethel Shipton, is an artist, a visual artist, living and working in San Antonio. Her recent work is focused around modern desires and their effects on the landscape, and she has exhibited in several solo shows, a number of group exhibitions, both nationally and locally, including some you might have seen: Art Pace, Sala Diaz, Unit B, Blue Star, and the Shore Institute of the Contemporary Arts in Long Branch, New Jersey. Please welcome Ethel Shipton.
So I've been told that if I don't touch the bar, we could just sit here and talk forever. But first of all, cheers. I'm glad to be closer to the end, so everybody's been lubricated. So, right in the middle here? Okay. Well, I may need help. Oh, there it is. Art time. Isn't it time? Mostly, I'm going to just show you slides of my life and my work and talk. So I hope you can bear with that. I am plagued by time. Surprise. My whole existence is about scheduling time for fun, for work, for studio time. Maybe I should use my notes. Yeah, that might work. So yeah, I'm kind of plagued by it. I work at the museum, at the McNay Art Museum, and everything's scheduled for 3 years out, so I'm kind of screwed for 3 years from time to time. And in between that time, I have to figure out how to get some work done as an artist. And in between working for a living and working as an artist, I have community, which is amazing. This community is absolutely amazing. I have, Barrísimo, exactly. Thank you. Anyway, so I'm plagued by time, and I automatically always add 15 minutes to when I have to be somewhere. And it's just recently that my husband Nate has figured this out. We've been married for 10 years. And so he's just now figured out it's not really 6 o'clock, it's 5:45, right? And it's like, yes, it's 5:45. So he's just now figured that out. So we're usually on time, and I will tell you, if you ask me the time, I'll give you a 15-minute early time, as if it's my responsibility to get you there on time. I don't know why I think that it is, but that way you're safe. You're safe. You get there, you might find out good news or bad news, but you get there. So that's important. So I have recently, because of this tragedy or gift of being worn or plagued by time, I have recently started making works about moments. At the age of 44, I kind of figured out how to sit down. And breathe. I recommend it. It's really nice. It's amazing to sit down and watch Lifetime movies for an hour. They're ridiculous, but it, time goes by. You're comfortable laying in the bed. No big deal. And this has taken me 44 years to figure out. The network itself figured it out a long time ago. But anyway, so I figured out how to sit down. And then I started to think about how time passes, how time continues, how time morphs. And so I started making these little panels. I work 8 hours a day, so I just make lists. I'm in these meetings about scheduling and what are we going to do and how are we going to do it and blah, 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 like that. And so I make these lists of images, and that's how I work at work. Don't tell them, but because they might take the time away from you. But and so I make lists of images, and then I make these little panels, and each of them are supposed to significantly be a minute of the day. So I'm supposed to, in my tragedy or my power is to make 1,440 minutes. So I, at this moment, have made about an hour and a half. And I've been working on it for about a year. So we've got a way to go. So, that's okay. But, it's okay because in between, those moments, I get to have this amazing community, this amazing life. I mean, I have been able to have, I might even call it a magical life. I've been able to, in my time, in my 44 years, oh no, did I say 44? I'm actually 48, sorry. I am continually trying to get a little more time. I did say 44, didn't I? I usually say 27, so so I'm getting better about it. Anyway, so that's the point is that that I keep trying to manifest this stuff. But what I've figured out mostly is to be able to look back a bit and to figure out what I've gotten and what I have to give, and the place that I live and what it gives me. And for the most part, I realize that I have this amazing place, an amazing life, and I had it before, which I didn't realize until I got here. I actually thought that this was the magical place, that this was Mecca. San Antonio was Mecca. I finally found my place. But then when I looked back and had enough time to look at that, I realized that, oh, I had it before. So, just keep in mind that you have it, and you got to see it. But just a few little lists of what I've been able to do in my short 44, 27, 48 years. Yeah, exactly. I recently have co-piloted a plane to Marfa. I have photographed 3 of the presidents that we've had. I have photographed 5 of Texas governors. I photographed the Queen of England. I met and photographed the last presidential candidates from 1995 to 1996. I was able to hang out with the former governor, Ann Richards, which was really cool. Yeah. I was able to photograph and hear an amazing speech by Barbara Jordan, our late Senator Barbara Jordan, where I forgot to take photographs because I was listening so closely. I was able to travel to Spain with a Van Gogh. And this is my last slide, so I will say, look at your life and find the magic.
Great job, by the way. The last slide and the magic, is that your magic?
It depends on the day.